committee members, Michelle Granger and Jonathan DeForge. Faculty, staff, students, of course. Big round of applause for yourselves. And I'd also like to welcome and introduce the representatives from Barnes & Noble. So we have Tracy Vukatovich. She is the Vice President of Business Development. We have Allison Gavelitz. Thank you. Patrick Thornton. Patrick is the Regional Business Development Manager in the Northeast Region. Lynn Nybo, District Manager. And this is Carol G. Nelson. And some of you may know her. She's the Store Manager in Leominster. Have you ever been to Leominster? This most important announcement. So a few weeks ago, I received a call from Carol G. Nelson in Leominster. She had left a message in to call her back. And I didn't have an opportunity to call her back right away. She called back again and she left another message and she said, Dr. Malone, please call me back immediately. I need to speak with you. Your school has won something. So I thought, oh great, we won some books for our library. So when I reached Carol, she told me that one of the students here at the high school had entered the Barnes & Noble's My Favorite Teacher essay contest, and this student won. She further explained there are 6 regions in the country, Barnes & Noble's regions, and each region submits essays, and the, corporate picks a national winner, one national winner from all of the essays that are submitted. Well, our student here at the high school won the national competition. And Barnes & Noble, these representatives, they're so excited because they said this is the first time anyone won in this region, correct? So they're more excited possibly than anyone collectively. They've been very excited about this. So let's talk about who are the winners. Well, this teacher has been a humanities teacher at the high school since 2011. He was a class advisor in 2015, and he's now the class advisor for the current class of 2019. And here he is. Who might this be? Coach who? Mr. Donovan. Mr. Donovan. Is a senior, and she's headed to UMass Amherst next fall. She works 2 jobs. She's active in volunteerism. She was a member of the mock trial. She's in the band. She was in National Honor Society. She's on the track and soccer teams, and apparently is an excellent writer. Anyone? Let's hear it up. So listen closely.
To my favorite teacher, Mr. Donovan, to encapsulate your character and kindness into one short essay is unattainable. You deserve so much more than only 500 words. Instead of attempting the impossible, I will shine the light on myself, illuminating all the ways in which you have made my life brighter. You were the morning sun to my Yoda, Khaled Hosseini, the kite runner. Walking into the halls of Ayrshire Regional High School during my freshman year was intimidating to say the least. Wide-eyed and trembling and afraid of what my future held, you studied me. Since that first day, nothing has changed. I am no longer that scared little girl, but a confident adult, and this is because of you. Whenever I feel overwhelmed or stressed, your door is always open. When I lose confidence in myself or feel that I can't muster up the courage or ability to go on, you are the person who is always there for me. The smallest affirmations you instill in me are the most impactful. These declarations are rooted in kindness and love, always pushing me forward, and this means the world to me. The reasons that you are proud of me allow me to validate myself, giving me assurance and certainty. From the words of your favorite transcendentalist, what lies behind us and what lies ahead of us are tiny matters compared to what lives within us, Henry David Thoreau. You helped me find the beauty within myself when I didn't believe there was any, and for that I will be forever grateful. Escaping reality through reading will always be something we have in common. Whether the stories transport us to unimaginable fantasy worlds or put us at the center of existence and truth, we live in all of them. It is because of you, Donovan, that I realized the importance of books, because through them I found myself. Speech is how we communicate with each other, but it is through the words that we truly connect. Dahl, Salinger, Cameron, Backlund, Wolfe, etc. have all played a role in our development, first as individuals and then as friends. We use clothes to lift each other up, giving famous verbalisms a deeper, more personal meaning. It is by the means of their words that we support each other, intensifying the light of passion that burns within us. Saying goodbye to you will be my hardest. However, in order to move forward, I must part ways from my past and welcome my future. Without your constant guidance, I would not be the person I am and the person I'm going to be. The flame that you have helped to light that burns within myself will never die. I had forgotten how much light there is in the world until you gave it back to me. Ursula K. Le Guin, A Wish of Diversity. And for these reasons, I thank you, always and forever, your Matilda, Brooklyn Mitchell Arnold.
I'm sorry. That was beautiful. Wasn't that outstanding? Now, Tracy Vladikovic is going to come up and do the presentations.
Barnes & Noble prides itself on being a destination for teachers. We support the teacher community throughout the year with our education discount, as well as being a resource on what schools across the country are reading. That's why we're so happy to hold this annual contest recognizing teachers across the country for their hard work. Their dedication and excellence in education and students' lives, we look to them to shape the future readers and leaders of America and would not be anywhere without fabulous teachers. This year, Christopher Donovan was nominated by his former student, Brooklyn Mitchell Arnold. Out of thousands of applicants, his stood out, and we chose him as our best teacher of the year. Chris, we're so excited to name you winner of our 2019 My Favorite Teacher contest. Congratulations. To the school for promoting such fabulous education, teachers, and students in this community. was so articulate in her essay in explaining how much Mr. Donovan has done for her and brought her along this journey. We just want to make sure we recognize Brooklyn as well.
We invited Governor Baker to be present, but he needed a 6-week notice and we didn't have that time. So the citation says, on behalf of the citizens of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, I am pleased to confer upon this governor's citation in recognition of winning the My Favorite Teacher National Contest for 2019 to Mr. Christopher Donovan. This is for all of you, all of the students and the faculty that are here that make this school what it is. So congratulations to all of you as well. Now I'll call upon Mr. Donovan to say a few words.
I'll make it really quick. I'd like to thank everybody for being here today. I really appreciate it. Dr. Malone for making this happen, for recognizing Brooklyn today and organizing this event. My dad is here, that's pretty cool, so thanks for coming, Dad. Obviously, Barnes & Noble for sponsoring such a great contest. Thank you. Finally, but most importantly, congratulations and thank you, Brooklyn. As Dr. Malone mentioned, I've known about this for a little while. Keeping it a secret was one of the tougher things I've had to do. I told a few people, so those people, thank you for keeping quiet. All right, now I know you did. I was floored the day Dr. Malone called me down and told me. I was stunned, and then looking back on it now, I'm not really sure why. It wouldn't have mattered how many students entered the contest. It could have been 1,000, 10,000, a million. Brooklyn would have won. That's what Brooklyn does. I'm all sorts of things right now. I'm honored, I'm flattered, I'm clearly a little embarrassed. You know, and it's like, I guess the biggest reason is if I'm all the things Brooklyn says that I am, if I've left doors open, I've given assurance, it's because that's what I was taught to do. When I got hired here 8 years ago, that's what the English department showed me. That's what Miss Sullivan and Mrs. Capasso and Mrs. Whitmire told me that we do here. We leave our doors open, we listen, we're there for everybody. We want to be there for all of you. So I've tried to do that. I've tried to instill that in teachers who've been hired since then. We try to be there for one another. I think that's what makes AIR so different and so special. So I appreciate being told that I'm all those things, but I know that many people in this building are exactly that as well. So thank you as well. Brooklyn, I don't know what to say other than I'm just so unbelievably proud of everything you've accomplished the last few years. I can't wait to see what's going to come next. You've done so much for me and for the class, but I'm the one who gets to stand up here, and that's crazy. you know, just a couple things, and this not just to Brooklyn but to everybody. You know, the willingness to deflect and think about other people before yourself is just an admirable quality, something you should never lose, but at the same time, you know, don't forget to stop and appreciate everything that you're doing as well. This is something that, you know, I hope you never forget. It's a tremendous accomplishment. You know, you did it. I didn't do anything. I didn't edit it. You know, you didn't have me in English, actually. So, I mean, the irony of that. So just appreciate what you did. Never lose your curiosity. Always be confident in yourself. Always. Never stop reading. Clearly. One of my favorite books, as you figured out from the letter, is Matilda. Your strong young mind will continue to grow, nurtured by the voices of all those authors who have sent their books out into the world like ships on the sea. And when we say our goodbyes in a few short weeks, books are going to give you that hopeful and comforting message that you are not alone, and I'm always with you. Thank you everyone again for being here. Thank you one more time for Brooklyn.
Advertisement for the essay contest. So this was, if you went to Barnes & Noble during this time, I know it's hard to see, but this was the advertisement for the essay, and so you were in the Barnes & Noble, and she saw it, and she thought immediately of her teacher and wrote it. Who was to know? Congratulations. Close out this event, this ceremony today, because what would a celebration be without little cake? So he'll explain that to you as well.
Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming today to celebrate Mr. Donovan on winning the Barnes & Noble My Favorite Teacher Award, and Miss Brooklyn Arno on writing such a moving speech about her favorite teacher. When accolades come from our students, it means more. As we end our celebration today, I want to thank the entire contingent from Barnes & Noble. Thank you so much for coming here today. Additionally, I want to thank Dr. Malone for her continued support of all our services here at Air Shirley Regional High School. I want to thank Mr. Ketterer and the band for their outstanding musicianship today. I want to thank Mr. Donovan and Brooklyn Mitchell Arno for their work on this amazing I want to thank the Air Shirley Regional School Committee for their ongoing work to provide us with all the resources we need to thrive. Thank you. But most of all, I want to thank you, the outstanding students and staff at Air Shirley Regional High School. It's your continued hard work, determination, and perseverance through adversity that make days like today possible. Go Panthers!